There's an article on Variety talking about a She-Ra live-action series in early development at Amazon. And it goes on and talks about basically it's not going to be connected in any way to the animated series on Netflix, She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. The live action version will be a new standalone story and will not be connected to the animated show. And then should the project go to series, it will mark the first live action adaptation of the She-Ra character, and it goes on, and just kind of talks about some of the things that they've learned about what the series could possibly be, and so on and so forth. But what I think is funny, and I saw this on BoundingIntoComics.com, Netflix She-Ra fans launched petition to cancel newly announced live-action series in order to show that they care about LGBTQ representation. In a particular ironic turn of the tables, given their penchant for mocking those who enjoy the original series, fans of Netflix's She-Ra show have launched a petition calling on DreamWorks, Mattel, Netflix, and Amazon to cancel the latter's recently announced live-action reboot of the beloved 80s series out of concern for LGBTQ representation. And as it first reported on Variety, no rights are currently attached, and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, says here immediately after this announcement, again in an exceedingly ironic move given the fanbase's regular dismissal of similar complaints made by fans of the original She-Ra series toward their Netflix show. A She-Ra fan by the Change.org username of Beck F launched a petition calling on the powers that be to cancel it. But the issue behind this remake is that the LGBT community fought for years to be heard and seen in children's animation, only for all the hard work and perseverance conducted by Stevenson and fellow LGBTQ fans of the program to be stripped away by a live action that not only provides no closure to the 2018 story, but continues to place the male gaze on heroic women by creating them as objects for male pleasure. This is not okay. What would be okay, apparently in her eyes, is if you placed the female gaze on these heroic women by creating them as objects for female pleasure, because apparently that's what she wants. Also, you're talking to the wrong people. Provides no closure to the 2018 story. Talk to Netflix, talk to the studio behind it. They gave you 4 seasons, I believe, of that show. If that's not enough, you know what? Blame the people for not watching, because obviously Netflix didn't feel as if it was worth continuing the series. 4 seasons. I'm not sure how many episodes per season or whatever, but it's like, come on. 4 seasons. It's not enough. Like you just want everything to be done your way. And of course, like the article says, it's very ironic that these people are calling for, oh no, cancel it because this isn't for us. We don't want it. We want we want the show the way we want it to be. Which is exactly what people were saying, like original She-Ra fans were saying, and about the Netflix show. And your response at that point in time was, no, this isn't for you. Well, you know what? This Amazon show isn't for you, LGBTQ people. Which actually I don't even agree with saying that, and I shouldn't even put it that way, to be honest, because I'm sure that there's plenty of LGBTQ people or plus people or whatever, who are like, okay, hey, I'm willing to give it a chance, because you never know. It might be good, it might not be. It's harder to say. It'll be if it's made by Amazon or whatever. It might be good, might not. But anyway, it's just ridiculously ironic that the same people who were, hey, this isn't for you, are now all of a sudden, hey, change that, I don't like it, or we don't like it, or whatever. It's like you got nobody to blame but yourself. If you care about LGBTQ, and of course they try to frame it, if you care about LGBTQ representation, you will cancel this live action in favor of an animated continuation of She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Talk to Netflix if you want that. There's nothing stopping Netflix from continuing that series. Nothing. They can do it if they want. And there might be some rights or whatever. I'm not really sure. So I guess I shouldn't really technically say that. But it's like, man, get out of here. You're talking to the wrong people. If Amazon's show is not going to be connected to the Netflix show, nor should it be. And I'm not just saying that because it's like, oh, I didn't like the She-Ra show or whatever. I'm saying that because it's like, you got Netflix and Amazon. They're not going to be connected. They're both trying to destroy each other. That it may not be as overt as like Amazon going after Walmart or whatever, but you bet your ass that Netflix doesn't want Amazon to succeed and vice versa. But anyway, it's just ridiculous. It's like, as of this writing, the petition has currently collected 1,534 of its desired 2,500 signatures. So is that, I mean, like, why 2,500? Why not more? Do you not think you can get enough signatures? I mean, we'll see. I don't know how long the petition's been out as of this story, but it's just so ironic. Honestly, it makes me laugh. It's funny because you got people here whining and complaining that, hey, this isn't for me, don't make it. When they were the first ones saying, hey, this isn't for you, to the She-Ra fans originally, and telling them to get lost. So now the shoe's on the other foot. Now the table's turned, or however you want to phrase it. I just find it funny, and nothing will come of this damn thing. I mean, 2,500 signatures, you can get that for pretty much anything. Anyway, I'll go ahead and wrap this up here. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.